Hello everyone, it's the Ram here playing danganronpa fan game, Kill Cure Beautiful Vice. Don't know anything about it, quite excited to see what's gonna happen in the prologue though. So yeah, a little about me for those who don't know. Uh Never mind, what is this? Done. Okay, there, updated stream. Let's go, hi Ferret. Anyways, Kill Cure, a danganronpa fan game. Something I haven't played on the channel before, but I do dabble in my fan games a little bit. I was one of those people who grew up with danganronpa. I had a phase, everything. To show off a bit of my cred, you could say. I mean, okay, there's a big one. Project Eden's Garden right now is huge. Other than that, I have watched full playthroughs of Danganronpa Another and Super Danganronpa Another 2. Peak games, by the way. Go check those out if you have the time. It was very fun, very cool. But yeah, what do I know about Kill Cure? Nothing. Honestly, the only thing I decided to play because I decided to not stream Eden's Garden. Big mistake, I wish I did. But I'm gonna do that later. But with Kill Cure, what I know two characters' talents, so that's going to be fun. I'm going to be guessing what their ultimate talents are when I see the characters. And I've seen a post on Twitter about the specific rules of Kill Cure. That being that during the trial, the Blackened can have an accomplice. Which is a fun spin on the formula that I'm really excited to see it play out. So I decided, you know what? If they're going to have a very cool spin, let me see what's up. Let me check it out. Why not, you know? So here I am doing just that. So, let's go into the options, see what we have. So far it's all... yeah. Let's play. Wait, Jesus. Let's play it a bit like that. Yeah. Move up. Yeah. Okay. Return. Go. Let's just get into it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be comparing this to Eden's Garden a lot because that's the one that's my most recent point of reference. But I can already see that Eden's Garden is technically supposed to be set in America, while Kill Cure is unabashedly Japanese. I already see it. I mean, like the original Danganronpa, but it's supposed to be Japanese students. So maybe not gonna be super familiar with the culture, but let's see what. See what we get into. I feel like I'm kind of fitting though. A little fitting. Did a little change my outfit a bit. You know, I tried to dress on the theme and the wall kind of fits actually. Anyways, I am dragging. Let's get into it. See what's up. So yeah, the characters that I know the ultimates of.
Greetings. I am your new counselor.
Ooh, we're starting this off already. Yeah, I did see that we have a monkey Monokuma this time around. Oh, it's quite loud actually. Is it loud for you guys? Anyways. I know the main character's ultimate talent, that being the ultimate apprentice. That's an interesting one. So kind of like a jack of all trades, master of none. How do you become an ultimate of that? And I know the ultimate couponer girl. That's another one. Anyways. Okay.
You deserve to die.
Wow. Thanks. It's like starting off strong. Look at those fingers. Girl got her nails done. Quite some talent for sure. Okay. I like the text box. Very cute. Very pretty.
You are a shallow, impotent little creature, incapable of humility or introspection.
Right. Okay.
Your envy, spite, and deceit are matched only by your cowardice, your ignorance, your attention-seeking.
Listen, it's too early for that. I just turned on the game. Please. Monkey Kuma, spare me. Mono monkey. Like, immediately.
Your life is defined by superficial relationships and uninspired dreams, all of which will slowly wither away under your own self-importance.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What I'm being unnecessarily
I didn't
cruel.
say that.
Oh, this is how I speak to all of my clients.
I said none of that, honestly. You're right. You're so right.
Then why the hell are you here? If you don't want to listen to my gracious advice.
I am actually listening. Ooh, the background. Anyways, also, completely fan-made. I believe this is much like Eden's Garden. It's supposed to be like, I'm sad. Real. It's like, this is supposed to be like all fan-made, non-profit, from what I know. Like, community sourced voice acting, programming, music. Always down for that. I love fan games. I love fan projects. But yeah.
Ah, I see. That killing game story.
Yes.
I remember now.
If V3 taught us anything, is that people love their killing game entertainment. Honestly. V3 was base, not gonna lie.
I doubt there's much therapeutic merit in allowing you to bear witness to what can only be described as a massacre.
Huh. Therapeutic merit. Okay.
Nevertheless, I have never been one to deny a client's request.
Right. So what's this
Very
about?
well then. I will give you what you
Chi-chi-chi-chi-chi. Nice.
Don't be misled by my boorishness. This tale does hold a very personal significance for me.
Huh.
It was the day that I realized the futility of words, the price of ambition, and the cruel inconsequence of death.
Damn.
I
Oh.
only hope that by the end of this journey, you too will be able to separate the fragility of delusion from the harshness of reality.
Okay, no, okay. Locked in a prison where no voice could reach, I lost everything. So many harsh lessons, all taught by that man. Good thing I saw this now, because I fully missed that one. I am just trying to find, like, the voice is a little quiet and the music is a bit loud. Okay,
Let us begin then.
okay. Let us begin. Already, like, so what's the story here? What are we doing?
A tragedy that sings of virtue and vice, of solitude and sorrow, of the beautiful and the hideous.
Nice voice acting. Props there.
Like many such tales, this one begins with the dull and incessant monologuing of an irrelevant.
Huh. I can't believe it. No, I don't want to believe it. Not the voice coming out of the speaker. Not the bright lines of text flickering in and out. What? And certainly not the hastily taken mugshot of a cold, undisciplined expression, frozen in time for all to see. Breaking news. Okay. Is that? God, what was that called again? I see that earring. Hello. Is that supposed to be Vivian Westwood? I think it was. I'm not good with that.
The Tokugawa Academy headmaster, Hiroharu Yotsuka, was arrested in Otsu last Saturday on manslaughter charges.
Uh-huh.
According to the Shiga Prefectural Police Department, the 46-year-old researcher was accused of endangering his students during a secretive experiment.
Mm-hmm. So is that supposed to be like this story's Ultimate Academy?
Yotsuka reportedly forced students to participate in dangerous tests to maintain their scholarships. The most recent of which resulted in several injuries and one death.
Okay.
He has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of manslaughter and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. The trial will be held on...
What does he look like? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be comparing this to Eden's Garden a lot. I don't know if that's a little dicey to do that comparing fangams, but you know, I think Eden's Garden is pretty good, so comparing it to Eden's Garden is a compliment, in my, at least from me. But yeah, that man kind of looks like he could be Damon's father. I know they're not
This
connected.
can't be it.
What? Oh, look at that. The rain, everything. Damn. Love. Cool. Great. Awesome.
What am I supposed to do now?
Oh, is that our father? Could be, actually. We have the same eye color.
All of those promises you made, those speeches, those deep platitudes about virtue,
Okay, we're definitely connected to that man.
was all of that for nothing? I know I didn't work hard enough. I know I haven't been the best.
We having a hoe gang.
But I really thought that you were going to pull through for me. And I would finally have something to work towards. This can't be the end.
Uh-huh.
Please. Please don't let this be the end. I want to be. I have to be.
Okay, I'm assuming that's our main character. That is funny that both Kilcure and Eden's Garden have a blonde, green-eyed main character.
I need to be an ultimate.
Uh-huh. Okay. So we don't have an ultimate talent. Okay, Hajime.
This is the end of the line for you. And here, I thought I'd be looking forward to this day. But even with everything I've done, it still wasn't enough. I was betrayed once again. I was so involved in your dream that I ended up shouldering your sin too. This time will be the last. I finally know what I have to do. The new generation, the future, they will be the key.
Okay.
They will be taught the true meaning of vice, and the rest of the world will submit to us. I'll begin with the person you value most. Enjoy the show, Mr. Predecessor.
Okay. Well, we're the ultimate apprentice. So is this too early to go into theories? Too early to go into theories, but we're clearly important. We're an apprentice to someone, right? Apprenticeship implies that there's a master. Prison where no voice can reach. I love the Gyaro girl. She's so cute. Okay, there we go. Waking up at the academy. Ugh. My head. It's like it's about to explode. It's so dark. My eyes feel like they're on fire. Painfully, agonizingly, I open them. Where am I? I wince as my eyes slowly adjust to the light. This place doesn't look familiar. I seem to be on a desk of sorts and...
God, where is that sound coming from?
I don't remember my alarm being able to speak. Okay. Must be coming from here. Okay. A tape recorder? Huh.
Fine, I get it.
Jeez. Somewhat apprehensively, my wary hand inches forward and presses the button. Click. Oh yeah, also, like, some people from Eden's Garden have worked on this game as well, I believe. Like, not the whole crew, but some of them for sure. I definitely heard of that.
Rise and shine, dearest pupil Hiroaki Azuki. How'd you like the nap? I know a desk isn't the comfiest thing to sleep on.
So that's our main character. Wait, How do they know my name? Let me get straight to the point. You've been kidnapped, abducted, shanghaied, onikakushied.
Huh?
What? I've been kidnapped? When? How? I tried to recount the details of the last time I was awake, but this blistering headache won't let me think clearly.
Hear me well.
Now, I'm sure you're deeply confused as to how that even happened. Who's doing this? Why are they doing this? Is anyone coming to help me? Who else have they kidnapped?
Know your
Figure it out yourself. They have more pressing matters at hand. Who is this person? And why do they sound like some kind of cartoon character?
tempting.
You have a very simple task. Escape this room. Succeed and I'll provide you with some small comforts of life. Food, shelter, and perhaps even freedom. Fail, and, to put it bluntly, you'll be stuck here until your skin and bones.
Let's see how they
There are
do.
3 other students like yourself, all trapped in locked rooms. How sad. Be a pal and cooperate with them, would you? But hurry, only one will remain. The rest will burn. What is that supposed to mean?
We will meet
Poetics aside, I'll be enabling your speakers, so you can work with the other members of the summer team. Oh, okay. Dividing us into seasons. 4 times 4. Yeah, that's 16. Oh, and remember to pick up your tablet. It holds the secrets. Not just to this escape room, but to the whole game. Got it?
Why is this happening?
Well then, I understood absolutely none of that. Suddenly, a voice echoes from the ceiling.
Missing something here.
Man, I don't know how long I can take this crap.
Please calm down, ma'am. Everything will be fine. I will save you from this dire situation, though I might not come out unscathed.
Let's not go that far. I'm sure such a simple puzzle can be solved without casualties.
Oh, a bit of a spoiler, but again. Okay, no menu just yet. Okay, that also works. Fine. There seems to be 3 different people. Those must be the other students that Thing mentioned.
Am I clear?
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Hey, did anyone else hear that?
Oh?
That must be the 4th student.
What?
Are you in need of assistance?
Let me see.
Oh, maybe you can get us out. Can you leave your room? I can try. I tried rattling the door, but
Not a chance.
the exit's locked. Damn it.
This is the outcome.
It's no use. We have to solve this puzzle.
I'm not good with this.
Brain puzzles were never my forte. I wish there was an easier way. Maybe I could interrogate this thing? Pry some information. Buddy cop style.
Come on.
Behaving like the police certainly won't help us.
I see the problem.
It wouldn't work
here.
regardless. It's a tape recording, not a speaker.
Gross.
They're totally spying on us though.
Share your thoughts.
Excuse me, all of you. Could you tell me exactly what you have in your room? Take a moment to survey my surroundings.
I'm not
There seems to be some kind of strange mechanism on the wall here.
I will need more
Yes,
time.
I believe that's where we all have to input the solution, once we figure it out, of course. Along with 4 empty slots in the wall, there are 4 tiles, each depicting a separate kanji. My eyesight's still a bit blurry, so I can't properly make out the characters. Well, I'm assuming those are the seasons: summer, spring, fall, winter,
Yeah.
or autumn. There's also the table I woke up on, the recorder with a message from the kidnapper,
I
and
wonder.
a small pink tablet. The recording mentioned that this was important, right?
Possibly.
Now that you mention it, he did say it was relevant to the escape room. Maybe we should all try turning it on?
It's plausible.
Let me see. I gently push a small key on the right side of the tablet. Ugh, and my world goes white. Ugh. Gah. Yeah.
How was that?
Did something happen when you turned it on? Let me try. 1,000 indescribable sensations sweep through me in an instant. It's just a tablet. It's not just my vision that seems to be affected. An incessant ringing echoes through my ears, and even my fingertips seem to tingle with some kind of malaise. What is this? Eventually, the sensory bombardment afflicting me slowly subsides, and things seem to return to normal. Get myself some tea. Ugh, that was... Until I take a closer look at the space directly above the tablet.
Why?
What? Is that a leaf blower?
Excuse me?
What in the world is that?
My word.
It's
What?
a hologram. Oh. It's a hologram of a cute flower. I think it's some kind of tulip. Girl. No. Ain't no way that's a tulip. I'm sorry. A flower? Oh, okay, no. Oh, those are all different. It matches with the seasons. Hers is ice skates winter, tulip. Tulip. Could be spring. Flower? Mine looks like a pair of ice skates. Except it's all weird and pixelated. Man, it almost feels like I've been digitized and sent into some kind of old video game. My hologram, if that's what it is, seems to be a pair of shades. Summer. Okay, and we have autumn with a leaf blower. Upon closer inspection, it seems that I'm able to physically interact with it.
What?
You can touch it? Spurred on by this revelation, my right hand reaches forward and brushes against the leaf blower. Sure enough, it actually feels real. I can feel the coolness of the metal, the grooves of the nozzle, everything.
Bro.
Man, this age just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I would pinch myself if I hadn't done my nails.
Share your thoughts.
What about you, fourth teammate? Huh?
Please forgive
My
me.
apologies, I don't know your name. What kind of object appeared when you turned on your tablet? It seems to be a leaf blower of sorts, but just as you guys said, it looks extremely pixelated.
Well,
Maybe that's because the technology is a work in progress? There's never been holograms you could touch before, or holograms in general. I took a closer look at the tablet, which I unceremoniously dropped on the table when I first turned it on. In the center of the screen, illuminated in large sans serif letters, is a phrase I can't hope to understand. Augmented reality interactive audio hologram. We're in a digital world. That's it. We're already in. We started the hologram, we're in. There we go.
Those are indeed words.
No, that's what's written on the screen.
holy breakthrough!
You're right. Oh, wow. This is just like something from a supervillain's evil lair.
I'm a little
Except this
concerned.
technology is clearly real and functional. Mysterious inventions beyond our wildest imaginations. Perhaps the Academy has something to do with this. The Academy, huh? But what does it all mean? Like, this is cool and all, but our kidnappers didn't put us here just to test out some weird tech, right? I wonder if there's some kind of pattern in the objects that appeared when we turned on our tablets. Let's turn off this peculiar contraption for now and take a closer look at the mechanism.
It's
Right.
plausible.
My eyesight hasn't fully recovered, but I can finally read the kanji engraved on each tile. Summer, spring, winter, autumn.
It's not that
Guys? Isn't there a pretty obvious solution to this whole thing? Huh? There is? Yeah, especially considering the 4 objects we received. If I remember correctly, our items were a tulip, shades, a leaf blower, and ice skates. Oh, you have such a great memory!
Let's just
Right. I think I might know how to solve this puzzle. I just need to take another look at the order. Summer, spring, winter, autumn.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll let you take the lead from here then. What should we all put in the first slot? Right. We all probably have to input the same answer to escape. The first slot should hold... I'm gonna go with second tile then. If we're starting with spring. Place the second tile into the first slot. A satisfying click echoes throughout the room as the tile locks into place. Ooh, I have a good feeling about this. That click sounded like the audio equivalent of a maple syrup on noodles. Yeah.
Super job!
Delicious!
Troubling.
That's... never mind. What should we put... what should our next step be? Should hold the first tile, summer.
understand.
Alright, only 2 more to go.
The truth eludes me.
Is this going where I think it's going?
My head
Seems
hurts.
like it.
This is the
Never
outcome,
mind.
then.
We trust your judgment. What's next? The 3rd slot should hold the 4th dial.
I
And there's
really
only 1
tried.
tile left. Let's see if I was right.
Well,
Oof.
Hmm.
Oh, she's acting weird. I'll ignore it. Do we have different tiles? Soon after, I hear 3 identical clicks emanating from the speakers, followed by the hollow whirring gears. 3. Everyone else gets burned, only one of us remains. Ka-chunk.
What?
It has to be the door! Come on!
Well met.
Don't forget to take the tablet with you. I hurriedly grabbed the tablet, momentarily surprised by its considerable weight, and shove it into my pocket before dashing off. We all emerge from our respective rooms, finding ourselves in a dimly lit central area. Okay. Okay. So what are their talent? I mean, I'm looking at the oh, there's multiple pink ones actually. People sure look eccentric. Is that girl wearing a superhero cosplay? Yeah, she's like, is she like some sort of action figure, like action actor, like an animator of sorts?
Oh, hey! It's nice to finally put faces to those voices.
Greetings. I'm glad you are all uninjured.
Is he like an ultimate monk?
hello.
Totally confident, yep.
Is something bothering you?
Well,
About that last puzzle.
Yeah.
It ended up being really easy, didn't it?
I'm sorry.
So, the others actually solved it way before you woke up.
Wait.
Except, I kindly advised them not to use that answer, since, you know, it seems suspiciously simple to me. Oh.
I've failed you.
We ended up discussing it for another 20 minutes while you were asleep. That's okay. They spent 20 minutes discussing that?
Are you kidding?
Okay, that is really weird though. Okay, actually. Is she another ultimate influencer? No way, right? I did see her with the megaphone in her hand. She could be an influencer. I could totally see it. And she has like little like globes on her hat. The previous one, I guess she... Oh yeah, my guess is gonna be she's like an actress. She's like an action flick actress or something. She's, I'm gonna say influencer. No way she's a fashionista. She would be like too Junko Koden. She also like pulling from Gyaru, like fashion influences, aesthetics. She's cute though. They went through all that trouble to lock us in here, but now they're going to let us leave because we know what order the seasons are in?
I see the problem here.
And he's like kind of giving like Buddhist monk? Maybe he's like a martial artist of sorts as well. That's also a possibility. Maybe the trivial nature of the answer was meant to confuse us somehow? Or perhaps it was designed to test our tendencies to overanalyze. Regardless, it seems we aren't quite done yet. He points to another mechanism near the door. I'm gonna say, sure. Simple is better. I'm gonna say monk. Or like... I might be fully just showing my ass about my lack of, like, Japanese cultural knowledge. But yeah, this game is definitely very, very Japanese.
I'm scared.
These tiles, 4, 4, 4, 3, and 1? I smell another puzzle on our trail.
I understand.
No way she's just like an ultimate heroine, right? Yeah, she... I think we're supposed to place certain tiles in that furnace chute. Guys? The red stuff in that glass tube thingy is moving.
Huh?
Oh? As if on cue, a wave of sweltering heat slams into us.
I surrender.
Oh, okay. the confident person is just a lie. It really is getting quite hot in here. Nothing the soaring lass can't handle, mind you, but it's definitely uncomfortable.
Entirely
I
unexpected.
think that thermostat presents a time limit for solving this puzzle. Don't tell me. They're going to cook us alive?
You bitch!
Okay. Just drop that. Where did she pull that megaphone from? What the hell did I do to deserve this? Maybe she's like an ultimate like motivational speaker? That could also be it. Does anyone have any ideas? There doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to this one.
The soaring lass. Away!
Oh wait. Respectfully, the most helpful thing I can do right now is step aside. Okay.
Please forgive me.
I admit I am also at a loss. We're going to burn like the Amazon. Only people might actually give a crap that I'm gone. Okay. Oh damn. Burn. But hurry, only one will remain, the rest will burn. One. The number one will remain, the rest are to burn. Or is it something else? Oh, skip that one on accident.
No?
Oh yeah, burn everything but the number one. Or maybe we should just feed them to the chute in order from 1 to 4. Simple worked last time, right?
Bear with me.
Or maybe we're meant to dispose of the 4 tiles, so we'll flip one of each number.
For shame!
It's a trick! It's probably a test of wit. They're trying to scare us into jumping to conclusions, even though we don't have all the right information.
I have a plan.
And the solution is to acknowledge the fact that we don't know enough to solve the puzzle. Therefore, we should do nothing. Yes! Are you insane? Do you need medical attention? Let's not fight here. The heat around us begins to reach unbearable levels. With every second that passes, it becomes harder and harder to breathe. Oh god, we really don't have time to argue like this. I need to do something right now. Just something else. As my teammates continue to bicker in the background, I close my eyes and think carefully about what I heard on the recording. The rest will burn, the furnace, the number tiles. Wait, I think I have it. I gather up every tile except the one labeled 1 and throw them into the furnace. The falling tiles clatter against the brick walls, and a smoldering roar thunders from the furnace as the ceramic is set ablaze. I really hope you know what you're doing, because you can't exactly unburn those tiles. Just as she was about to panic, we hear a sound of the door unlocking. It seems that to have worked. It did? I mean, it did!
Lost.
Freedom! Like the Beyonce song. Without a moment to spare, we dash into the hallway just as the air around us begins to singe our skin. Okay, damn. Well, it's giving zero escape. Starting with a puzzle. In stark contrast to the fiery prison we left behind, the next room mercifully flows with cool, refreshing air that washes over us. My lungs, they feel like they're on the verge of exploding. You did it! I think.
Crisis averted.
Thank goodness you are with us, blonde man. Now we're finally in the clear.
I couldn't have done it
Yes,
without you.
it seems your quick and confident thinking saved us.
My answer is
And after
thus.
taking a look around, there doesn't appear to be anything particularly dangerous or peculiar in this room. Apart from that. God, He points towards the center of the room, though the rest of us are too busy recovering from our brush with death to pay attention. This guy, we were nearly burned alive and he seems almost unfazed. He's just the ultimate chill guy. It takes a while for me to regain my composure and direct my sights towards the objects of interest. Exploration time! Though the story will whisk you away from this area soon enough, you still need to know how to move. Press F1 to access the Cocoa Pad, which contains the settings menu. Please. Press F2. It's not working. It's not working. This one works, but that one doesn't. What do you mean? What do you mean? It doesn't work. Press enter to enable and disable observation mode, which is used to discover interactable objects. Use the wastu keys to walk around and hold shift to sprint. That one also doesn't work. Describe in this tutorial because I know you'll forget them by the time chapter 1 comes out. Okay. Meta. Be grateful you have such a kind and considerate educator. Yes! Thank you! Oh wow. Yay! Still seems a bit loud. Oh boy. It's quite loud. Yeah, this seems good enough, right? For everyone? Let's save. Oh my, okay, that's very fast looking. Can I... Hold on. Vertical speed. Oh, why is it inverted all of a sudden? What? I didn't... Hold on. It's not invert... Why is it... What? Oh, it what? Why is it inverted when I didn't invert it? Okay, now it's fine. Okay, now it should be good. Okay, so I'm gonna say last predictions for y'all. Ultimates. Ultimate monk. Ultimate chill guy. Ultimate motivational speaker. Something akin to that. Or another ultimate influencer. And you are ultimate action hero, but she's like more of an actress. Ultimate something with like children's cartoon. Okay. Oh, let's go from left to right. What's up, chill guy? I'm flattered you're striking up a conversation, but our current objective should be investigating that statue. What do you think?
Get lost.
Why are you just standing there? Investigate a statue already! Wait, why am I just standing here? Oh, forget it. Just take your time or whatever.
Your nefarious deeds end here!
The supervillain who trapped us here is strangely enamored with pentagons.
The soaring lash
Not
fights
surprising,
for
though.
freedom.
Five-sided buildings often have been used in the service of evil. Right. You're funny. Uh-huh. Well, we do love our pentagons. Up statue.
Huh?
It's some kind of weird monkey statue. It's cute, but creepy at the same time.
No one is perfect.
There doesn't appear to be any input required from us. I don't believe this is another puzzle. Oh, that's wonderful news. The last one was going to be the death of me.
Possibly.
It would have helped if you had taken off your suit.
How
I
violent!
can't do that when I'm on duty. It's unconscionable. Refusal to back down from your morals. I like it.
Hi.
Hey, take a closer look at the base. There's something written there. At the foot of the statue lies a curious yet haunting inscription, carefully etched in old decaying stone. As sure as the spring blossom never wilts, I will hold your hand. As sure as the summer wind never calms, I will see your smile. As sure as the autumn moon never wanes, I will earn your praise. As sure as the winter snow never melts, I will dry my tears. As sure as 1,000 years pass and I remain on this earth, I will hear your song again. Oh, what is this? We are Team Summer, though. We'll see your smile when...
Those are indeed words.
Such a strange and sad poem, especially that last line.
What?
What's so sad about it? I think it's a lovely set of promises for the future. Well, I'm definitely not gonna ruin the romance of it all by explaining it. Out of all the cryptic mumbo-jumbo I've seen today, this probably takes the cake.
Let's not overdo it.
Mysterious as this is, it doesn't seem all too helpful in aiding our escape right now. Those, however, might be worth taking a look at. He gestures around us. Along the walls are 5 entrances, including the one we came from.
A powerful observation.
Seems like we have to explore a lot of different areas if we're going to get out of here.
Now we eat.
If we're lucky, we may find an exit or a clue that explains our current situation.
Trust one another.
That sounds like a reasonable plan. Do you think we should split?
You're wrong.
Wait! Stop! In the name of love. Why do you scream?
It can't
I just
be.
realized that we haven't introduced ourselves yet. That's so embarrassing.
An honest mistake.
Oh, yes. I was caught up with those puzzles that the thought completely slipped my mind. Well, now that the threat of imminent death has passed, there's no excuse. It's time you all learned who I really am.
I'm Maru Yokokume. And get this.
Oh, activist. Okay,
I'm
makes
the
sense.
ultimate activist. Isn't that a surprise?
Okay, yeah. The megaphone mentioning the Amazon. Makes sense. Maru. Wait, really? I'm an ultimate too.
Oh, you.
Well, what are the odds? That's amazing. It's like, that's amazing. Does make my reveal a bit less impressive, but still.
Recreation is in
I don't
order.
think it's a coincidence exactly. I think all 4 of us are ultimates.
Really?
Wait, how did you know?
Hmm.
The last place I recall before being kidnapped
I am deeply
was a small
disappointed.
speedboat bound for Bitokukawa Island.
It's
Oh, I remember now. Now that the confusion and terror has somewhat subsided, I'm able to gather my thoughts for the first time since I woke up. It was a few months before I'd first been awarded my title. I had just received an email from the school informing me the annual opening ceremony would be held in 2 weeks. It told me that I was to arrive at the lake's eastern port by noon and take a speedboat to the island alone.
Wait.
I got an email like that too. It looked very official, so I carried out its instructions to a T.
I remain
It was
neutral.
rather ominous getting on that speedboat. I used some sort of autopilot and there wasn't anyone around either. I was asked to arrive at the lake's southern port at precisely 1 p.m. Seems the administrators wanted us to be alone when we departed.
unacceptable.
I remember seeing the walls of the school on the horizon and losing consciousness soon after. Does this mean the school is behind this? I mean, it's not like any random person would have known where I was. Maybe these escape rooms have something to do with that opening ceremony.
You can't be
But
serious.
no way, I've studied the school's event protocol, and something like that furnace puzzle would never be allowed.
Cut me some
How could you be so sure, puzzle dude? Are you some kind of Bitokukawa superfan?
I refuse to believe.
Well, I have done my research. Wait, puzzle dude?
Oh,
Yup. All this time, I've been calling you funny little nicknames in my head like Man Bun Man and Superman. Hope you had nice ones for me too. Okay.
The soaring lass fights for freedom.
I object to this legally distinct moniker. I only respond to the soaring lass.
Let's just
Oh,
move on.
anyways.
Hello again.
My name's Hiroaki Uzuki, but you can just call me Hiro. Like, get it? Hero, protagonist. Hiroaki. A fitting name.
Selfie.
That's cool. Why do you have a Monami phone case? Okay. she's so suspicious immediately. She's like very Junko vibes because she based off of like Gyaro aesthetics, and she has a Monami phone case. What's this about? That's cool. Let me take a picture of you so I don't forget. Maru takes out a smartphone and starts tapping away at the screen.
Hello?
Judging by the clock, it's been wait, she has a phone with her. I just realized, yeah. Judging by the clock, it's been 6 hours since I boarded that boat. We've been unconscious for a while. That's actually kind of reassuring. At least we haven't been gone for like 2 weeks or something. Okay, so does it have a calendar as well? Does your phone have a calendar?
Troubling.
You have your phone with you? Odd. When I woke up, mine was gone.
For shame!
Same for me. I assumed the heathens who abducted us stole it.
They got nothing.
Well, it doesn't have any service, and...
You bitch!
What the hell? The camera lens is broken! Dude, are you kidding? I literally just bought this a few weeks ago. I need to know what date it is. That's so weird, though. Why would they leave your phone but disable everything useful? Wouldn't it be safer to just take it like they did with us?
That's just a...
I don't know. Oh god. Do you think they might have disabled the nearest cell phone tower or something?
How violent!
Probably. If there was a signal, then Mara would be able to alert the authorities. Shit. The email also said that the opening ceremony was top secret and that it might not be allowed to contact the outside world until it ended. My dad and my posse might not even realize that anything is wrong. Posse? Oh, those are the guys, gals, and NB pals who helped me with my activism. A little heart in her hair, cute.
Why are you so upset?
We're pretty good at helping people organize. I think we started somewhere around 30 strikes around across the country so far. Oh, wow. What is that interesting sprite? 30. That's as many as 3 10s. Yes, confident person. That's exactly it.
That's the way
Well, with the amount of workers' rights abuses that that the gentle laborer suffers on a daily basis, I'm surprised the number isn't higher. Folks just aren't used to standing up for themselves these days, you know?
Let me see.
It's risky business, sore legs, hoarse voices, and broken nails are only the beginning of our problems, but
Toad's excited.
there's nothing better than helping someone finally get the support they need when all is said and done. Okay. I was a little apprehensive about the whole ultimate activist thing at first, but she actually seems serious about her talent.
Okay, short stack.
Now you've got me thinking.
I'm gonna strike.
Maybe the reason I was kidnapped was because of my protest activities. Believe me, Union Busters will do anything to have their way. Real.
It's
That sounds
plausible.
plausible, but I don't think it explains why the rest of us are here. I've never even been to a strike.
Really?
Do baseball, soccer, or bowling strikes count?
Let me see.
I guess. Oh, if you're even ever interested in joining one of our numerous picket lines, we'll welcome you with open arms.
That's
Just
rumor.
try not to tell any off-colored jokes. The posse is very sensitive to that kind of thing.
Sound advice.
Tempting. I do think it's important for an ultimate to contribute to the well-being of others.
Pretty awesome.
Plus, it must be delightful to barge into places with a megaphone and strike fear into the hearts of evildoers.
It's not.
Well, I guess protests are meant to cause a fuss.
I'm sorry.
I'd like to think my talent also revolves around helping people. Frankly, I feel bad that I wasn't able to contribute to either puzzle.
I'll never surrender.
I should have been standing tall with our hearts as one, fearlessly liberating us from that foul prison.
Spandex.
Not that you stole my
Oh,
thunder or
spandex.
anything, Suruzuki. I also appreciate playing sidekick, you know?
I'm flattered.
Suruzuki, I'm flattered, but that's very formal.
Citizens.
Nay,
Savior is here.
proper titles are of the utmost importance. How else is one meant to show respect for their fellow citizens? I wouldn't dare greet a stranger, no offense, without the necessary honorifics.
Did not see that coming.
Right.
Pretty awesome, right?
Though fret not, Suruzuki, our time as strangers has come to an end, for I will introduce myself.
You may call me the Soaring Lass, the paladin of the skies and the earth, known to save any and all from peril.
Right.
But if we're doing this personally, Momoe Soga works too.
Oh.
Ultimate local hero, at your service.
Okay, so she's very literal about it. Okay, I see. She's like, yeah, I see it. I see it. I thought she would be like actually like an actress or something, like a Sentai hero actress, but that makes sense. Local hero. What does that even entail?
Huh?
Local hero? Where did that helmet come from?
Ho-ho!
Oh, quite a noble talent, eh?
Gotta stay humble.
Nothing too grand, though. Gotta stay humble and all of that biz.
Justice sees all!
However, some say my devotion to justice is far beyond that of any hero before me. My triumphs are highly esteemed in small communities, like saving cats and stuff. I can't tell if she's role-playing. Can't tell if she's role-playing. Might as well play along.
Bear with me.
I confess I'm somewhat interested. What exactly are these triumphs?
Crisis
One
averted.
time, I made the paper for stopping an altercation at a local pub. Tensions were high. Bottles and bottles and hearts alike were shattered. But one gal swooped in and saved the day.
Huh?
You got into a bar fight?
How
Thick.
violent!
No way. Violence is always unnecessary.
Perish the thoughts!
I prefer words and the like, you see. I talked the troublesome gangsters out of it, and even directed them to anger management classes. Stopping a bar fight with diplomacy alone certainly is an accomplishment. That's very cool. I take it that you're kind of like a middleman of sorts when it comes to justice. You're not an actual police officer, right? You have to tell me if you're a cop.
Citizens, your savior is here!
I'd say I'm a slice of everything. I restore peace, keep crime out of the back streets, and even tend to the elderly.
Ho-ho!
Ho ho, no matter age, race, or class, I'll respect the soaring lass. It rhymes, nice. I kinda doubt that.
I accept
So
all
far, I've been
requests.
committed to a 100% acceptance rate on all neighborhood requests.
I have a plan.
It's mostly just mundane stuff, saving cats from trees, mowing people's lawns, pet sitting, oh, and grabbing things from high shelves. Hold up, you accepted every request? Can't someone, like, take advantage of that?
Perish the thought!
Not a soul in my community would dare partake in something so cruel and sinister. They would never give me an unreasonable demands, or use me as a replacement Saturday housekeeper because the old one quit over a salary dispute.
Yeah.
Oddly specific.
Justice sees
A piece of
all.
advice. Sometimes it's okay to place your trust in people, yeah? She's definitely a character. So, like, so much so to become an ultimate. Okay.
Now we eat.
I've never seen so many ultimates in one place before.
Recreation is in order.
It is unfortunate that this formative experience was brought about by a kidnapping, but I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here.
What?
Really, I don't think there's much to be gained from something like this.
Please forgive me.
I see. That's not a great mindset to keep in a stressful situation such as this.
Release all
Do not
negative
let yourself be
energies.
poisoned by the world's anxieties, big or small. If there is uncertainty in your life, find a way to remove it and better yourself. Or is he like an ultimate life coach then?
Are you kidding?
That's certainly fun and all, but your words of wisdom weren't what saved us from a human barbecue.
A powerful
Say, is your
observation.
talent at all related to motivational speaking? Yes, but that's but a fraction of what I engage with. I suppose a proper introduction is in order.
My name is Busho Saji, the ultimate yoga guru.
Oh,
Through arts ancient and new, I aspire to achieve harmony for myself and others.
okay. I guess I was close-ish for all of them, but not quite. Okay, the ultimate local hero would never in a million years guess that specifically. Namaste. A yoga guru? That's pretty unique. I've never tried it myself, but I've heard that that's great for your health.
Should we do some
Yes,
asanas?
yoga is helpful as a moderate form of exercise,
Release all negative
but the
energies.
true benefit is the outlook that it brings.
Did not see that
I'm
coming.
not sure I quite understand.
No one is perfect.
Yoga is the delusion of autonomy. Through constant repetition of the asanas, our body postures, we convince ourselves that we are masters of our own minds and bodies.
This requires
Have you ever
special
felt
attention.
invigorated, perhaps even invincible, after an arduous task, like completing a jog or a particularly difficult exam?
Yeah.
I think so.
My answer
It's
is
the same for
false.
yoga. That feeling of accomplishment, of success, after a routine emboldens the mind, easing our doubts and fears. Even though all you've done is a set of basic stretches and poses.
May we endure
These
these trying
delusions of
times.
grandeur are even more necessary in a cynical world.
No one is
And
perfect.
I wholeheartedly believe that a gentle delusion is more valuable than a vicious truth. Okay, setup. Wow, is this gonna backfire on him?
Those
Okay.
are indeed words.
Wow, that's so deep and stuff. Still wasn't as useful as Puzzle Guy, though. That certainly is a strange attitude to have towards something as innocuous as yoga. Though I suppose people who believe the same ideas as everyone else can't really be ultimate.
I'm a little concerned.
You all seem surprised by my philosophy. I don't blame you, honestly.
That's all I have to say.
I'm certain you know what you're talking about, though. Being an ultimate and all.
Possibly.
Well, I
but
do garner quite a few customers at my yoga studio, including some members of the Bitokukawa family. Faculty. Faculty. No way! Your classes must be pretty good to attract that kind of crowd.
Thank you for your cooperation.
One of them was the first to ask me to apply to the school, actually.
Entirely unexpected.
I do hope our prior relationship didn't affect the admissions process, though. That would hardly be fair. Right. Right. Are you a Nepo baby?
This tension.
Oh my, the energy in this room became quite oppressive all of a sudden.
Should we do some asanas?
Busho. Perhaps we should try some asanas. Attempting to escape this place without a strong mindset would be a fool's errand.
Let's just move
Maybe
on.
later.
Hey,
Well, that's everyone, right?
catch you later.
Girl, there's like 12 more of you. Oh god, there's like 12 more of them. If we got introductions down, I think we should search for help.
Are you
Hold your
unwell?
horses. Hiroaki still has yet to share his talent. It'd be quite rude of us to exclude a fellow ultimate, would it not?
Oh,
Damn, I didn't realize.
You're under citizen's arrest.
You're withholding information?
Huh?
No, it's not like that. I
It was
just
nothing.
didn't think it was important.
Avi.
Neither did I. Okay, Maru. I see you. Mean girl.
Sir,
Of course it's important, Surizuki. With our blessed talents in unison, escape is all but assured.
super job.
So go on. Tell us.
Exactly.
Yeah, spill. Okay,
Okay.
fine.
Fine.
Uh.
I'm the ultimate apprentice. It's an unusual talent, but I'm glad to have it.
Uh-huh.
My word.
Interesting. I didn't one could excel at being an apprentice.
Huh?
Yeah, isn't your title kind of like saying experienced novice or something? Well,
Excuse
it's a
me?
complicated arrangement. It isn't, but they don't need to know that. Don't mess this up now, Hiroki. What?
I've worked
During high
hard.
school, I worked under a lot of different employers,
I'm gonna strike.
likely due to lax child labor laws. Please continue. That one friend who's too woke. But yeah. Right, and
can I say?
I guess a lot of my bosses were impressed by how adaptable I was.
Jack of all
Baking,
trades.
fishing, woodworking, waiting tables. I really can't remember all the stuff I did, but I guess it was pretty good. So like ultimate everything. Almost. Very close.
Holy breakthrough.
So you're almost like an ultimate, since you know you can do so many different things.
Selfie.
No kidding. Maybe that's why you were able to solve the puzzle so easily. You must be like the king of random knowledge.
I'm
I guess so. Most of my talents are like trade skills and secretary work, that type of deal. I don't know how to do literally everything. Well, the fact that you even feel the need to acknowledge that is an achievement in and of itself.
You've improved.
You should be proud, Hiroaki. My instincts tell me that your talent will be invaluable as we seek to escape our kidnappers.
I'm grateful.
He's the apprentice of the kidnappers, you guys. Ah! Phew, I think that went pretty well. Are you lying? What is this about? Because, like, when we first saw him, he said he wants to be an ultimate, and now he's like, ultimate apprentice. You're sus, hero. Wait, if all us are ultimates, do you think our kidnappers might have captured even more of us?
Right.
I guess we'll find out if we search those other rooms.
This requires special attention.
Yes. However, I don't think it would be wise to remain in a large group.
Unacceptable.
If our entire group of 4 were caught by surprise, the result would be disastrous.
I understand.
Let's split into pairs then. If we find anything notable, we can meet up back here.
Totes excited.
Alright then, Hero, you're coming with me. I need someone who's actually willing to follow my instructions.
Sir!
Then I'll go with Sir Saji.
Sound advice.
Very well. For now, Momo and I will search the room directly left of the passage we came from. Let's reconvene here shortly. I'm still unsure if we'll find anyone else, but if we do, it'll be prudent to have them meet us here as well.
See ya.
The first thing I want to check is that big circular door over there. It's different from all the others, so it might be the ticket out of here.
It's
Let me try. I approach the door and attempt to pry it open. It's
Get me out of here.
locked. I don't even see a keyhole, so you might only be able to open it from the other side.
What?
What? And here I thought we were finally going to escape this dump.
Ugh, it can't be.
Ew. Fine. Let's try another way.
Let me see.
How about that one? The one on the right of the passage we came from.
Well, I'm
Sure.
off.
Oh no.
Okay, and here... Why are you blue? What's wrong with you? Okay. Why is it just... Is that constant noise of like waves crashing supposed to be there? I didn't even hear this before. Or is something wrong with my game? I hope it's not a bug. Okay, I was like thinking, I was like, man, this track is kind of like not it. But now I realized there wasn't a track playing. Okay. Are you sure someone will come looking for us? What are you, the ultimate botanist or something? Why are you blue? What happened to your arm? What's going on?
Without question.
That's a man. Okay. What are you? I honestly have no idea. I'm positive. Once my supporters notice my absence, they'll surely spare no expense for a search party. Right.
Hello?
Hero, there really are more people.
Huh?
Hold on! Holy shit! Is your skin blue?
Please?
Please don't be scared.
I hope we can get along.
We're not bad guys. I think. You think?
I'm keeping an eye on
You two, please lower your voices. You might frighten someone. Okay, so you're definitely an important deal. You have followers. I would assume he's like a CEO. I don't know. Sorry, big guy. Himiko? I know that curled lip. Yeah. Are you two also kidnapped ultimates?
That is correct.
Indeed so. The 4 of us were already worrying enough. But if there's even more, well...
Is it so?
Did you two... come from one of those stupid mean escape thingies? Why are you like a mandragora or something? Okay, I'm just gonna call it Ultimate Botanist. Why not? Because of the plant on her head. I don't know what else you could be. And you... God, you have followers. Like, business related, maybe? Not a detective, right? EO? Rhinekeeper? Okay, I'm gonna say something business related. I can't exactly know. I don't exactly know what. How did you know what I was going to say? Teehee! It's my psychic ability. Okay, creepy child with blue skin. Ultimate mind reader? See the flower in my head? It's like an antenna. Really?
Don't worry about
Nope,
me.
I don't even know what it is. What happened to you? You're weird. It just grew out of my skull one day, and I've learned to live with it. Hehe, it's super cute, isn't it?
Bro.
Oh, yeah, totally. Mara leans over to me with a poorly veiled grimace. Do you think she's like a real-life Frankenstein or something?
That's rude.
Maru, that's rude. Clearly she's going for more of a zombie look. Okay, we're starting. We have a vibe. Anyway, yes. We did come from an escape room. It was horrifying. I assume you two also completed one?
A concerning tale.
Precisely. And it wasn't just us. We had 2 other compatriots as well. But both of them ditched us. They were really, really mean.
Not fantastique.
One of them called me a smurf and the other just ignored me. The one who called you a smurf is big. I like the cool S on the thing. I have honestly no clue what their talents might be.
I may have a
It's alright.
solution.
I'm sure they were merely affected by the stress of the situation.
Oh,
Let's ditch them too, big man and blue girl against the world.
Let us assemble.
Setting that aside, you're both in the same situation as us, correct? Given our circumstances, would it be acceptable to share our names?
Why are you so...
You know, normally I'm hesitant about introducing myself to shady types. Considering I'm basically a kidnapped celebrity at this point, who cares?
This is
Shady? What are you insinuating?
Selfie.
I'm Mari Yokokume, a pretty well-known ultimate activist. And my buddy over here is Puzzle Dude. I mean,
I give up.
Hiroaki Uzuki, ultimate apprentice. It's nice to meet you.
we all play a part.
Likewise.
My full name is Yato Stonecrown. Though I am reluctant to flaunt such a grandiose title,
Mayor.
I am known as the ultimate mayor.
Uh-huh. I guess. Sure. Yeah. How old are you? Mayor?
Yes?
Yes. For 2 glorious, prolific years, I was the mayor of a small resort town in the American state of North Dakota. Okay.
I am
Overseas?
here to help.
I've put my political career on hold to attend Bitokukawa as an exchange student and plan to learn much in the way of statecraft and leadership before I return. How do you become ultimate mayor? I knew Bitokukawa had a strong foreign presence, but an actual mayor is an exchange student? I guess that explains the age difference, but it's still scary to think there's a genuine politician in our midst.
Those are indeed words.
I see.
Are you searching?
What is that glare for? Nothing, nothing. Just making sure you're not corrupt.
I would never.
I would never dream of such a thing. My office values transparency above all else.
Are you kidding?
That's what all politicians say.
If it would please
Well,
you.
I would argue that I'm quite different from them. One can't exactly read my mind, but I assure you, I work for the common people, not for self-enrichment.
Okay, short stack.
Okay, you got a list of all the bills you've passed?
I cannot
Not on
assist
hand.
here.
rude.
Stop! Halt! Seize! Desist. Can we not fight? Please? I have something better to focus on. What are you?
Hello again.
I've been planning on my introduction for like 5 minutes now, and I think I'm finally ready for it.
Did not see
You've
that
been
coming.
planning? Okay, last ditch effort. No clue. Why are you? Chemist? Maybe? Researcher of some sort? Something.
Oui, oui.
And she's a bit French. Of course! How else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression? Your appearance has already made one, that's for sure.
My name's Fan Fan. Fan Fan Long, if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat.
Uh-huh.
And I've been awarded the super special awesome talent of, drum roll please, the ultimate human subject.
I'm gonna need to see your other hand. Those are some crazy ultimates. What? How is this legal? I guess she made sure it's legal, but I guess that explains why she's blue and has a plant on her head. Ultimate human subject. What? The ultimate what? Is that why her skin is like that?
Oh,
What's the matter? Has my dramatic entrance left you speechless? Okay, girl. Not the hearts in the eyes. What is this?
You're wrong.
No, that's totally immoral. What kind of scumbag academy awards child experimentation? Well, I was already a teenager when I got my first injection, and I'm even older now.
My head hurts.
I knew coming to this place was a bad idea.
is that
What?
bad?
But we get free food.
Are you kidding?
That's what you're worried about? Not your skin being a color it most definitely shouldn't be?
Gross.
You look like the aftermath of a Sharpie bath gone wrong. Not a Homestuck reference.
That's probably bad.
First off, shouldn't be has a lot of uncomfortable implications. Second, what's a Sharpie? Fan?
Now.
Let's not get all worked up.
That is all.
Perhaps there's a strong reasoning behind Fan's ultimate title. I'm sure we can resolve these qualms you have with the Academy diplomatically.
Cut me some slack.
As in the same Academy that kidnapped us? Seriously, I'm still not over the student spit roast, and now you want me to excuse this?
I see.
Ooh, I should probably explain.
Wouldn't you say?
It all started with the charity I founded, called the Foundation of Altruism and Nurturing Project. Doesn't it sound cute?
How will this bode?
I'm afraid to say I'm unfamiliar with it.
Makes sense to me.
It's a foreign charity, dummy, that's why.
I want.
Oh, you must be another exchange student then. I know Pitokukawa always accepts 4 of them every year. Oh, interesting. So 4 foreign exchange students. So are you French or maybe Chinese? He's American.
Oui, oui.
Yep, though I was born in China. I've actually lived in Laos for most of my life. That's next to Vietnam for all you non-geographers. Okay.
We can do it.
Anyways, my charity helps support sick children by funding research for new treatments.
I'm full.
You can't release drugs without testing them on humans first, and you'd be hard-pressed to find a more passionate lab rat.
Well played.
A selfless and inspiring story. I can learn quite a lot from you, Fan. Thanks, I guess you're not a dummy after all. Well that does make a bit more sense.
No?
Though, there's no way any drug that reaches human trials would permanently dye someone's skin blue.
Blondes do it.
Are you
better.
sure Did she say blondes do it better? Are you sure your charity isn't like a scam or something?
Rude.
Ugh, gasp! Maru, I'm wounded by your blade of words. I need to end this before it gets any further. You two mentioned your other teammates, right? Do you have any clue where they are?
Puzzling as ever.
Small one likely concealed himself inside one of the puzzle rooms.
I cannot
As for the other
assist
girl,
here.
I have no idea. Unfortunately, she stormed outside before we could get a word out of her. Outside? But we were just there a minute ago.
I am here to help.
That presents a problem then.
If it would
You see,
please.
Fan and I were about to depart in search of them, but I wish to ease her doubts about our situation first.
Oh,
If you see that girl, could you beat her up for me? Maybe a punch or two, get a few good hits in and... Fan.
oopsies.
I'm joking, relax. Violence is super bad and stuff, you know? Yeah, totally.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
What he said. Hey, you're not my doctor. I bet you don't even have a medical license.
Let's just.
Anyways, Maru and I would be happy to help you look.
No?
I would? I love her already. Yes. Yes, you said one of them was inside a puzzle room? We'll start there then.
You are worthy.
I appreciate it, Hiroaki. Yes, I think it was the room on the far right.
Well, I'm off.
If we find anyone, we'll let you know.
Come on.
Let's search it quickly so we can get out of here.
Let's meet up soon.
Good luck! A reluctant Maru tails me as I enter the room. Well, the other also had a furnace thing. Why is she blue? Oh, hi, Toad. What? She is blue because she's a human experiment. She's the ultimate human experiment. That's why she's blue. She's a Smurf.
That's the way.
Ew, that blue girl was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell.
You bitch.
Shut it, you! Didn't you see her? She's like a dolled-up troll. Maru! Blunt, yes. Main character is another blunt. It's like pale blonde wing. Yes, absolutely.
LOL.
Not to mention, that drug testing thing is suspicious as hell. Who knows what she's on, man? I mean, real.
Am I
That's
clear?
taking it a bit far, Maru. We should be kinder to her. We don't know the full details, so we shouldn't make assumptions. How's the game so far? I have met like 6 people. It's definitely very like, I like the UI, it's cute, has voice acting, has music. I think I might be a little bugged though. Cute. So far, it's a fangame. I like it. Some people who worked on Eden's Garden also worked on this game, so I can definitely see some similar portrait styles.
Cut me some slack.
Okay, Miss Congeniality, I still ain't trusting it. So she's the character to drop all the references and jokes.
Let me see.
It's like, what, are you gonna tell me to sashay away next? Now let's see what's in this room. What is that? Is that like a calendar of sorts? Also very Japanese. Like, Eden's Garden is supposed to be set in America. This is clearly very Japanese. Shrine. Okay. What's up, Maru? Haru? No. Maru approaches the cabinet at the center of the room and frowns. Is something wrong?
No?
No, I just feel an icky presence following from this cupboard. It's also breathing, so there's that. She reaches to open it, but... Okay. What the fuck? Teriyaki sumo judo?
Get away from me! Kidnappers, thieves, murderers, dentists!
But you have like... Okay, you have like 2 teeth. He has like 2 teeth. One in the top mouth, one in the top of his mouth, one in the bottom.
The fuck's wrong with you?
Okay, I think I might have seen some tweets about him. Is he like the ultimate Reddit admin? Ultimate Discord mod? Who sent you? It was the guy from Uno debate, wasn't it? From the Uno debate.
Shut up!
I knew he had to be stubborn little fuck. You had to what? Wait. I knew he had to be a stubborn little fucknugget to argue with me for over a year, but I never thought it would have me abducted.
That's bullshit!
You can't play draw 2 on another draw 2. It's against the rules.
You bitch!
Hero, what an ever-loving fuck is he talking about? Chat, execute him. Whoa, calm down. We've been trapped here just like you.
Asshole!
Really? Don't try to pull that shit. You assaulted me with my hiding spot. The megaphone, she just has it. Don't worry about it. She summons it.
Cut me some slack.
You could have left an occupied sign or something.
Did not see
How did she even
coming.
fit? That cupboard is way too small for any normal-sized human being.
The fuck?
You've you've been brought here to insult me, haven't you? I'm onto your tricks, you line-reading ingrates. Oh, the main character is the ultimate apprentice. So he's kind of like the ultimate in a way. But also I feel like he's lying. I feel like he's lying. He's giving Hajime vibes. Like, so yeah.
You can't be serious.
No. Yaro and Fan asked us to look for you.
Fucking poser.
Ugh. Them. Okay.
Quit dicking around!
Well, I'm fine. Thank you very much. Moving back in the closet now, and I do not wish to be disturbed. Okay, Queen. Sorry. It's a cupboard. Wait, what's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, you're an ultimate, right? Ultimate stick in it. Like, ultimate stick up your ass. Is the female talking to him? Okay.
I give up.
Why are you laughing?
Fucking finally!
I'm merely envisioning your peon's expressions the moment you learn who I am.
You fucking moron!
The cosmos will speak of your downfall for eons to come.
Bro.
Okay. Don't keep us all in suspense.
Behold, worms! Gaze upon the majesty of the ultimate forum admin, Shoko Otaki!
Okay, so he was the ultimate redditor. You know the his sprites on God. No, his sprites are pretty fun. He's pretty funny so far. He's like easy to hate. That's why I like him. Anyone play Monster Prom? He gives the Kappa guy. I forgot his name. Was it? Whatever. But yeah, he's legit just that guy.
Defy me, and I'll scour your name from the halls of the World Wide Web!
I wish to never see you again. I hope you die first. Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely to speak? Or maybe you peasants have started to fathom the god that you're up against.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Shoko.
LOL.
Same, I guess. Pink bubbles.
What the?
Impossible! You mean you don't even know who I am?
You kidding?
That's
Yeah?
perfectly reasonable, to be honest.
What?
For some reason I thought you wouldn't take that very well.
By all means.
Well, why would you know who I am? I've only been an ultimate for 3 weeks. Uh-huh.
Keep it together.
I only said what I said to test if you were, like, stalkers or something.
If you say so.
And here I was thinking that you were about to go on a shocked tirade about our ignorance.
You aren't smart!
No real ultimate would partake in that kind of obscene, narcissistic behavior. Certainly not something with a passion for justice as strong as mine. Someone.
Okay, short stack.
Justice? That's a lot of hype for a forum admin.
Your mom!
Yes! You know what? I love him. He's stupid. I love him. Your mom! I hate him. I love him. Oh god. Please. Without people like me, there would be chaos, legions of bots, irrelevant posts, or detestable content polluting your online experience.
If only you...
Because of my selfless and unpaid sacrifice, the internet is actually usable. Okay, if he's banning all the AI posts, king.
Bro.
Why are you doing that?
What is it now?
Doing what?
Bobby.
Why do you keep on enunciating random words in the middle of your sentences?
Asshole!
It's called emphasis.
Oh, you.
It's called yelling, actually. I love their dynamic. I love the dynamic of Maru and Shoko. I would watch them go at it for hours. Maru, stop being cruel. But yeah, I do agree it does get a little distracting. Uh-oh.
Rewrite!
Control Z! Control Z! Undo. Rewrite. Undo. What the?
Holy shit!
Whoever the voice actor is, thank you so much. This introduction is bringing to light too many of my flawed personality traits. I implore you to forget this conversation. I love him. I love him, actually. I'm so... He's so funny. He scurries back into his cupboard and slams it shut, which is especially impressive because I never saw a handle on the inside. No, he's so... Now that's a character right there.
Come on.
What even? I think he got embarrassed. Your mom! Oh my god. I hope he lives to... You know what? I said I hope he died first. I hope he lives to the end. I hope he doesn't get a character arc. I hope he stays just like this.
Catch you later.
Well, we did manage to find him in all that his fun-sized glory. Guess we should tell Yato and Fan, right?
Let's
I
just
guess
move
so.
on.
I didn't look at the shrine, though. Okay.
Hello again.
Welcome back, guys. Good job on finding one of our missing teammates.
Greetings.
Indeed. I would have never expected that he'd stow away in a wardrobe. An exciting development. You must have overheard everything from the other room.
That is correct.
His volume was difficult to miss. You probably could have, helped instead of standing around. At the very least, a warning about his mannerisms sure would have been nice.
I'll do
We
the
don't want to
same.
trouble you any further, but
Please?
even though I kind of wanted you to beat her up, I'm starting to get worried about the other teammate. Oh.
Yes?
Yes, we took a look outside while you were gone, and she truly seems to have disappeared. Is this supposed to be playing? Like, hold on, let me just check. Oh, it's still playing, so...
Puzzling as ever.
God, it's very Japanese. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Regrettably, I don't recall too much about her. I was a bit preoccupied with the puzzles.
Yuck.
I remember giving her many nicknames, but I don't think Yato would approve of most of them. We should call her Girl A. What does
unexpected.
A stand for? Absent, I presume? AWOL? Let's not get into that, hehe.
Those are indeed.
Well, I
words.
guess that's all we have to work with.
Let me see.
Say, why don't you come with us back to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our teammates as well. Bring Napoleon too. I don't want him lurking here by himself. And the Napoleon complex. A loud cry of "I heard that!" echoed from from one of the inner rooms.
It takes a village.
He's on top of my character tier list. I think I should make I'm gonna make a little tier list when I finish this. I think I'm gonna split it into 2 parts when I meet everyone. I think there's gonna be enough to play for the other stream. And then also a tier list.
Farewell.
Until we meet Did I miss something? Right, we'll make sure he accompanies us. Until we meet again, good luck, you two.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Maybe it's time to check up on Busho and Momoe. So who's girl A? Oh, there you are. Momoe and I have finished exploring the leftward passage.
Hi there.
Turns out, we're not alone.
You needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momoe and I explored the remaining hallway?
Totes excited.
Sure, we also met some new people, but what is that? Like, I think it would be best if you didn't bother them too much.
That's rude.
Maru.
It's acceptable.
I see. I'll trust your judgment. Momoe and I will be off then.
Bye.
Right. Be sure to let us know if you find anyone else. You mean the pink one?
I'm off.
Have fun, you two. I think you'll get along with them swimmingly. You mean this one?
Bro.
I sure hope so. Oh, that's just a character. That's... Oh. Okay. That guy's missing an arm. That guy kind of gives the vibe of the ultimate pilot from another. And that girl just slays. Okay, she has a pencil in her head. Ultimate artist, ultimate drawer. I'm gonna say ultimate drawer, like artist, sure. What is she? She's the ultimate local hero, if that makes sense to you. Now that we're seeing one for the third time, it's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of participants. Okay, oh, I was gonna say ultimate fisherman, but I think that's, now that I see the fishes around his, like, belt thing, very obvious. I do appreciate it's like... Oh, we actually can click on people now. Okay, let's start with you. Since your talent is the one that, like, seems the most... not obvious. Okay, well, Mara, what's up?
Ta-da!
Oh! Ultimate mime? Ultimate pimp? Ultimate... Not a clown, right? Top of the morning to ya! Oh no. God, where the hell did you come from?
Apologies, y'all.
Oh, did I startle ya? My bad, my bad.
I tip my hat.
Busho and Momoe told me about you heading over to greet us. It was Hiro and Maru, right? Okay, she's another foreign exchange student. That's right, and you?
Toya Imamura, the ultimate Broadway dancer.
Okay.
Hello, bonjour, Gru Scott and Michael Vannen.
Okay.
Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Okay. Good old Charlie Chaplin.
It can't be.
Hiro, we got another shouter in our hands. Seriously, was the runt not enough? Whisper, whisper, whisper. What did you say?
You wanna repeat that?
Ah, said, what'd you say? Can you repeat that? She takes out a comically shaped instrument and puts it to her ear. Is she bad in the... Is she hard of hearing?
I'm all ears.
Oh, that's why she yells. Only repeat it once. Even though I said it twice, it's less confusing that way.
What?
That's even more confusing. I wonder if Maru noticed that she picked up a few of Shoko's speech patterns. Already?
Are you kidding?
Seriously, why is every... Wait, are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I've just said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for this. I'm gonna be cancelled.
I get you.
Ah, I getcha. It's hard for me to know if I'm speaking too loud, too soft, or speaking at all, really. Don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read the room. And forgive me if I don't catch your words on the first try. I can usually make out what people are saying by focusing, but I ain't perfect.
I understand.
I don't mind if that happens. I wouldn't want to be too demanding or anything.
So tell
Believe me, honey, I can get real awkward sometimes. It can get right now.
Oops.
Once I gave a full emotional speech to my sister, really poured my heart and soul into it. Didn't cheer her up at all.
You gotta be
Though I gave a lousy speech, I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a darn thing I said. Talk about a waste of breath. Oof, I feel that. That's why I always carry a megaphone with me to rallies.
good call.
That's why I wanted to go to school here, as a matter of fact.
Not listening.
Before I lost most of my hearing in that accident, I relied on music during my performances to keep in steps. Suffice to say, I can't exactly do that anymore. Oh, that is true. The guys from the school here said I wasn't out of luck just yet, though. They told me I could learn to feel musical vibrations. Random ass objects. Where do you keep them? Huh? You know, what you don't see is that behind their sprite, there is a whole cart of props behind each and one of them. Every single one of them. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth a shot.
I'm grateful.
That's interesting. So you'd be using your sense of touch to stay on the beat rather than your sense of hearing.
Let's dazzle the
Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences the world over with my stage performance of Waltzing in the Sunshine.
Totes exciting.
Oh, that's awesome. I think I watched a translated video of that musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
You happen to be an exchange student from America.
You're pretty sharp.
Sure am, Pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States our whole lives.
Ain't hearing this noise.
We lived in a teeny tiny trailer doing stage practice round the clock. But I'll tell you now, after going through all that, nothing's gonna stop us from reaching our goals, not even getting kidnapped.
Cheese and crackers.
Cheese and crackers. I'm gonna be one of the greats, like Beethoven, Ben Franklin, and Louis Braille. Actually, I think that last guy is blind.
Tisk.
Duh. He died like 170 years ago. Can't see nothing but dirt, wood, and worms. Plus, he probably don't got eyeballs no more. Okay. That got very macabre. I'm curious, how do you view this whole situation? Getting kidnapped and forced to do life-threatening escape rooms?
I'm too cheap to
I
pay
figured I was having some kind of crazy dream, so I didn't pay much attention to anything until I realized it wasn't one. Gave my teammates a hell of a headache during those puzzles, I tell you. Especially because my tablet thingy didn't even work.
LOL.
It didn't. I think that might become important later. Sheesh, talk about bad luck. Can we talk to your teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't need to ask my permission. Go right ahead. At her prompting, we approached the other pair of students in the room. And lo, it was at that moment
Be impressed.
I witnessed, before my very own eyes, the legendary 8-headed snake demon, Yamato no Orochi. The Afro girl? I'll talk to her when I can. No way, that's crazy! Oh, what happened next?
As expected.
Upon the sight of such a magnificent creature,
Hey.
Hey, you two! Wait, are you missing an arm or am I seeing things?
That's rude.
Mario, you can't just...
Is this a joke?
Ah, since you insist on hearing the outcome of our great conflict, I'll skip to that part.
Ignorant and full.
My arm was lost in combatants with the great serpent. It was a pyrrhic victory that day, for I severed 2 of its titanic heads at the cost of my beloved limb.
Thanks for nothing.
Bro, why? Way to spoil the ending. I was so engaged. So, are you a pilot too? What's your talent?
I'm not talking to you.
Don't ask stupid questions that'll be answered by the end. It always ruins the story. Okay.
Are you kidding?
Sorry?
What a shame.
No worries. I have more tales to tell, many of which outshine my climactic duel with the eight-forked serpent.
Do you know who you're talking
That's
to?
the nature of being the ultimate angler. At least someone whose talent I can, like, clock from just their design. You see, for I seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwell in the depths.
No?
Angler? Like catching fish?
Yes. And
Yes.
her name forever attached to its history. The person you see before you. Iki Namiki.
Ikinemiki.
Though you may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
Right. A little quiet.
Sick!
Conqueror of the Stars and the Abyss? That's a fucking sick dude.
I wonder.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
Think before you
I
speak.
doubt you'd be able to understand. The art of one-armed fishing is too arcane for mortals to realize. Oh, you're one of those.
It's not that
Actually, I
deep.
do have some fishing experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I was apprenticed to a famous sailor during summer break.
Instant regret.
You guys are all so cool and interesting. I barely have any epic stories to my name.
Let me see.
Are you like, not an ultimate or something?
Not this again.
Damn, I don't even look the part. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic, but... Are you a cartoonist? What are you?
The name's Monzo Shibue, ultimate stuntman. And you?
Okay. I guess. I see it. Sure. Now if he's an ultimate stuntman, I guess if he's an ultimate, so of course he's not gonna be like, doesn't have any damage on him. Because he's an ultimate, duh. But yeah. Ultimate stuntman.
Hey.
Maruyuki Kume, activist, and he's Hiroaki Uzbekistan. Ultimate. What? That's not even close.
That's messed up.
Bruh, these talents and names keep getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with this level of power creep?
I don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to Namiki the Conqueror. He does way more dangerous shit than me. All I do is help out Ma at her movie studio.
Useless.
Conqueror of the stars and the abyss. The last part is most important. I'm a legendary hero. That's a bloodthirsty warlord.
That's the way
Oh,
to wrap
you
it
do
up
stunt
there.
work for Mother's Studio? That's cool. Nepo baby.
You don't say.
My stepmother's studio, thank you very much. An ultimate shouldn't judge things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, you know?
I remain
You know, I'm pretty
neutral.
sure it's possible to lose your talent if someone beats you during the annual challenge, that is. Please, beautiful woman, say a line so I can go sleep. It's rare to underperform, but...
Back off.
Are you trying to boost my confidence? I genuinely can't tell.
I can handle anything.
Ha! Those tests are useless. No one could ever replace me. So, annual ultimate test?
Hello?
And how do you know?
You stand
Well,
in the presence
no
of
other angler in the
greatness.
past century has laid their eyes on the legendary 17-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong? Golden koi?
Shush.
Shh, don't scare it off now. It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest noise. Where are you fishing?
I'm certain of it.
Many like it to a fable, but I've seen it with my own two eyes. Truly a sight to behold, and it's said to grant years of endless luck to those who glimpse it. Also, it's often confused with a 16-spotted golden koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance, and mediocrity. Oh, I definitely want to see the 17-spotted one, even if the only difference is a single black blotch.
Your praise is
Well,
appreciated.
it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my feeble arm. Okay, Sprite. Hello. What?
Incorrect.
Hold on. Didn't you say you lost your arm to a snake demon? This has just become even more bogus than it already was. He's an angler. What do you want from him? Oh,
You'll see.
you see. I lost half of it to the 8-forked serpent, and the other half to the koi isle of legend.
The world fades.
2 and 2, yin and yang. each part of a greater whole. Now neither half remains. Right. Bro, that's tragic.
You're wrong.
And utter horseshit. Nice.
Back off.
Hey, don't be rude. This is probably the tough subject for the Conqueror of the Stars and the Abyss. Imagine all the suffering he went through.
It can't
God,
be.
you're more gullible than an 8-year-old who forwards chainmail. Come on, hero. Let's get out of here.
Bye.
Oh, bye, Monzo and Namiki the Conqueror.
Not sorry.
The stars and the abyss. Okay, Monzo. Shaking her head exhaustedly, Maru leads me over to the remaining person in the room. There you go.
Hey.
Okay, she's definitely the ultimate artist. Hey, Diva. How are you doing? Hey there. Sorry about my teammates. They were unreliable during the escape room.
Let's get along.
Usho told us you were from the summer team. The 4 of us are the autumn team, by the way. Thank you.
Hi.
I see. Seems like these escape rooms have a season motif, just like Itokukawa does.
What?
What do you mean? You didn't
What
know?
can I say?
The entire school campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plans, buildings, color scheme, everything.
I'll be
To
honest.
tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bitokukawa business. Okay, so she's the 4th foreign exchange student. We've met 4 of them, right? I have to flex my pencils at all times. Yes. She's the see? That's why you're not the ultimate artist, and she is. Because she's actually doing that. Okay, so foreign exchange students. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think there's one remaining.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria. I hope we can get along.
Never mind, she's not an artist, she's an architect. Also makes sense, I guess. Too many pencils. L. I am taking the L. I was wrong. She must be the last. Oh. Who did I miss? Oh, right. Fan is also an exchange student, right. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. What made you come all the way to Japan? One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese art, and I've been asked to design a new public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Bitokukawa with an ultimate title would really help his gallery's prestige. Leave the pencil. Let her be!
I've worked hard.
I see. Oh, I'm Hiroaki Uzuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry you ended up in this situation.
Oh, you.
And I'm Maruyoku Kume, ultimate activist. Hold your applause.
You did good.
I'm impressed. Probably wasn't easy to get those titles. Nice.
Trust one.
Architecture seems pretty tough as well. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They're very hardworking people. Actually, architect pencils are square. Yeah, it's like an art thing and a math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain?
Oops.
Oh, you must have misunderstood.
Let's try again.
I meant that it probably required strong connections to get the administration to agree to those talents. She said not a real ultimate. Oh damn. She said, well, you know, if you can't have a good ultimate, make your niche. Okay. Okay, Diva. Okay, Naomi. Connections? I mean, I know some of the stuff, but I wouldn't say. Panic wells up in my chest, but I managed to quash it. Hiroaki, you're sus. You're sus.
Right away.
Well, everyone who gets into this school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collector friends pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who knew us.
The devil is in
He
the
proposed a
details.
simple and straightforward talent, along with a sizable donation, would maximize our chances. Oh, so you're the Nepo baby.
Props to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
Damn. Okay, I like this. I like when they're like exploring like the like the societal implications of ultimates and what it means to become one.
Excuse me?
Takes me a second to realize I'm shouting.
That's just a
Hey,
rumor.
Hiro said he got admitted because of all the different jobs he had, and he means it. Oh, hey, she's defending us.
You're wrong.
Buddy's 5% pencil, and the percentage keeps growing. He didn't ask any bigwigs to help him out, and he certainly didn't have some fancy pants art collector make a sizable donation on his behalf. Yeah,
Am I clear?
with enough effort, I can excel at any task I commit myself to. I've been able to adapt to every job I've taken so far. Ultimate pencil title.
You can't be serious.
That's why I'm the ultimate apprentice. I can't speak for you, but I would never try to game the admissions process. Just didn't have enough money.
Fair.
Is that so?
Exactly.
Yeah, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think Superman even called him the ultimate. He's special like that. He's the main character, don't you see? He has the hoge. I might have one too because I wear a hat, but we'll get to know that later. Okay, girl.
Not a chance.
I mentioned carpentry, but there's also plumbing, masonry, sailing. If I listed them all, we'd be here for a while.
It's
Don't get me wrong, it's impressive that you can do all that, but
some
I just-
criticism.
find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kind of good at them could be seriously considered. Oh, and he was super helpful during the escape room. Hey, Maru. It's like, she's ride or die. He knows a lot of random trivia, which totally makes sense because, well, that's his talent.
An oversight.
Well then, if that's how it really is, then I apologize for making assumptions. Okay, I like her. I like the characters who aren't, like, nice from the get-go. I thought everyone here was in the same boat I was.
Screw off!
Well, damn. Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you, actually.
Okay, it's bad.
Sorry for hitting a nerve.
Let me rethink this.
How about we... Okay, wait. This is a mechanical pencil, but like... How about we forget this conversation then? I just assume there's more people out here who could... There, you need to meet, you know?
Okay.
Alright, that alright with you? Let's go, hero. He's still sus. He's faking his talent.
Just daydreaming.
Yes, it'll take you a bit longer to cool off. That's fine by me. It's like, okay. Girl, that pencil is going... No one's taking your pencil, okay? Chill. See you around. I expect we'll be stuck with each other for some time. Are those Crocs? My queen is wearing Crocs. Diva.
No?
No sign of girl A in that area. She probably buys some later. Anyway. Yeah. Bye, Diva. We'll meet again. Good night. Good night, Toad. Have a nice... good dreams to you.
I got nothing.
Only a bunch of very weird and rude people. Though the Broadway lady was fun.
Hello?
Are you still bummed out by what Miss High Society over there said about your talent?
Incorrect.
Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that. Or at least the only one who's rude enough to say it out loud. For now, let's just focus on finding everyone and getting out of here. If it comes up again, talk to me and I'll help you out, okay?
Trust one another.
Thanks, Maru. That means a lot.
Hey.
Look, Momo and Busho are back. Let's go talk to them and see if they found anyone else. Marge rushes over to greet them by the remaining unexplored passage. Mama turns around and motions for her to be quiet.
Wait.
Shush! Bushes? Almost got them out of here. Out of there. Muffled voices come from the other side of the door, somewhat unexpectedly. Busher responds rather loudly. Boom boom. Okay. No, soy sauce is not an instrument.
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either. I hear a chorus of rustling creaks cascade from the other side of the door, along with a loud, startled yelp. As the clamor begins to subside, the door opens and... So we haven't met like 5 people. 5 people left. For a moment, I feel a familiar flood of sensation. Same sensation that had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated my cocoa pad. Only this time, it fades in an instant. Huh? I blink a few times, shake my head, and refocus on the ultimates that had exited the escape room.
Ugh, boo!
So they're the winter team. Okay. So she's the ultimate couponer. Brr! We nearly froze to death in there.
Exploitation!
Whoever made this escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wastes that much air conditioning just to torture helpless innocents?
You're mocking me!
Oh, he's the tailor. Okay, suddenly I remembered that I've seen his talent. Well, if everyone had pitched in like we were supposed to, we would have gotten out much sooner.
Let me finish.
Oh, they all hate each other. Let's go. I told you the correct answer several times, as a matter of fact. It was your own stubbornness that led you astray.
My advice to you...
What the heck? Are you like the ultimate talent agent or something? He's giving very Hollywood vibes. To be fair, you were pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you.
Troubling.
This appears to be the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here. So who's girl A? Apart from the locked circular room, they've explored every entrance leading from the central area.
I am deeply
Unfortunately, there is no exit to be found just yet.
Who would what?
Wait, we're in last place? What the hell? You've made us into witless laughingstocks, Annie Apostle.
I will pray for you.
Okay, so she's kind of got a marching band outfit. That's your talent.
If you
Should
say
we
so.
break this up?
My head hurts.
Let them have their fun. I'm worn out. It takes a while, but the heated arguments of the winter team slowly begin to peter out. I should go talk to all of them, though I worry I might become the next target of their verbal abuse. Okay, he's a tailor. Tragic. Simply tragic.
Sup?
Okay, and you are... I'm gonna say something like a talent agent. Not a host. Definitely not a host. What's up? Rapper? Flava Flav? With the big clock? No way, right?
There's nothing wrong.
My valuables have been stolen. That's what's up. My 3 gold watches, my 2 silver bracelets, my 5 diamond rings. All in the hands of some nameless, puzzle-obsessed vagabond.
Not in my lane.
That's rough, man. It's rough, buddy. Hope they didn't get their hands on the key to the pawn shop.
I am simply flabbergasted.
Even then, it should be... I should be counting my blessings. Many of the people here had their clothes stolen right off their backs.
Obscene.
I'll never forgive our kidnappers for forcing these poor souls into such ragged garments. Okay.
What?
Really? That's terrible.
Have some self-awareness.
Truly is. My buzzcut friend here is one of this heinous criminal's unfortunate victims. Okay, Diva,
Actually-
calm down. Actually, I've had these clothes on since before I was kidnapped.
What's that supposed to
So you're saying you wear this stuff normally? Yeah. Okay, dude.
Oh.
What about you, blonde man with silly hair? My fashion instinct says that your outfit is made from repurposed 50-year-old thrift shop donations.
I didn't misunderstand.
Clearly, our kidnappers held you at gunpoint and forced you to debase yourself with this stylistic debauchery.
Not a chance.
No, this uniform's brand new, actually.
Jesus Christ!
Oh. What is it? What is that? What is that portrait? Oh. Oh, dear God. Like, yeah, I saw people saying he's gonna die from strangulation. Oh, for sure. That's too obvious, but... He melodramatically clutches at his chest, gasping for air. Call an ambulance! I'm going into couturier arrest. Couture.
Cut me some slack.
Hey, so we only came over here to introduce ourselves. I didn't expect to get caught up in a medical drama.
Come on.
These people are really a rowdy bunch, huh? That's so different from my clients, now that I think about it. Okay. No way he's a pawn shop owner. It's like... talent agent?
I'm Kunitaro Higa.
Oh,
the
pawn.
ultimate
Okay.
pawnbroker.
Okay.
If you ever need a trustworthy person to take all your most prized possessions, I'm your man.
Okay. That was my second guess, I guess. Not really.
KT gets you covered.
Taro. You can call me Taro if you like. I don't mind.
Oh, you.
Wow, that's unexpected. I've always imagined pawnbrokers to be like old fat dudes with spectacles.
That's
That was my
impressive.
grandfather. He passed the pawn shop down to me when I was 17.
Good old days.
I've been running it ever since. Apparently I did well enough to be recognized as an ultimate. Aside from bookkeeping and chatting it up with my old clients every once in a while, it's not that hard of a job. That's a pretty cool trinket you have around your neck. Did it belong to one of your clients?
Pure
Oh, you mean the
gold.
jewel of Father Time? My family has been holding on to it for over 50 years. That's the most expensive item in our collection, and you just wear it around your neck. Right.
It's the real deal.
Before he gave me the keys to the shop, my grandpops told me to protect this stopwatch with my life until its owner finally returns. Uh-huh. I carry it around with me 24/7. Wow.
Oh, check this out.
Why? Do you want to buy it? Uh-huh. Huh? Well, I don't think I could afford something with that price tag, even if it had helped calm the nerves of Mr. Fashion Please over there. It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
It's for real, my guy.
I do give discounts. I mean, this clearly can't be worth much if no one wanted it for half a century. That was a joke.
LOL.
Isn't it a little much to devote all that energy to a single client from all that time ago?
I expected this from you.
I imagine it's because he barely has any clients. What kind of person would you ever use a pawn shop?
Have some self-awareness.
The mere thought of selling anything to some disreputable hoarder is bad enough. Disreputable.
Extortion.
And yet, I have to pay them interest when I want my items back? Extortion. Extortion, I say.
It's not that
I
deep.
think it's a fair enough deal. It works sort of like a bank, right?
Classic.
The atmosphere in my pawn shop is certainly better than a bank's. There's a fewer security guards and far less needless paperwork.
Not on my watch.
Not to mention, the modern bank's reliance on digital currency. I don't know why people could ever entrust their money to such a fallible tech. Huh. They have interesting ultimates so far, like very unorthodox, most of them. Some of them are pretty chill. Some of them are like, pretty like chill, I guess, like Taylor or like activist, I guess. But then there's like human experiment, like crazy couponer, pawnbroker, local hero,
It's all garbage.
form admin. Some of those feel like jokes a bit. Natural disasters, data breach, hell, disgruntled employee unplugs the server, boom, life savings gone. Is that really how it works? There have to be safeguards against that kind of thing.
No!
Of course there are! This Ludite doesn't even have any idea what he's talking about.
Envy is quite
Lacking both
unbecoming of
fiscal
you.
and fashion sense. My, what a combination.
You've ruined
Be
everything.
grateful that I'm one of the more charitable members of my family for even agreeing to speak to you. Your family? Who are you exactly? I smell a Nepo baby.
An esteemed individual such as myself.
Right. You've probably never heard of us. We're far too classy to flaunt our prestige like so-called elite often do.
You stand
You
in the presence of Oniji Itagaki, ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Okay, Nepo baby.
It can't
Wait.
be.
Your stores are the ones that keep on playing Christmas music in September, aren't they?
Kiss my grits.
Despicable! You're not only torturing your retail workers with long hours and low pay, but ear-splitting vocals as well.
I look fine.
Look, I'm not responsible for what my family does, okay? I barely even talk to them.
Buddy, pal.
You're the one who brought them up.
I never asked for this.
That's only because I was trained to do so. Itagaki greetings have been standardized for decades.
Ah,
In casual conversation, I focus less on them and more on my individual achievements.
leave it to
Case
me.
in point, this 100 million yen suit that I tailored myself. Stylish, isn't it? It was valued by the ultimate appraiser herself.
Oh,
Wow, I didn't even know clothing could cost that much. He sees dollar signs.
only 1,000 yen.
I'll give you 1,000 for it. No,
I refuse to
the value of that suit is probably inflated anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's much easier to bribe an appraiser than it is to make a suit that costs that much. Especially when said suit looks like something out of a rejected card game anime. Not the Kakegurui slander. Oh my god, Maru. Oh, what? Oh, you
You're
exposing me to your horrid fashion sense, forcing me into a medical emergency, falsely claiming that my family tortures workers with time inappropriate holiday spirit.
I expect
You've insulted me long enough. I will no longer tolerate you or this conversation.
leave it once.
And don't return until you recognize the privilege of my company. Okay, dude.
Not a chance.
We can't leave. We're literally trapped here.
How
I'm
insensitive.
done talking to you.
It's time to stop.
Don't worry about him. He'll calm down eventually. He's like this with the others as well. Oh, they're like a tag team duo. Okay. Mara and I look at each other and shrug before turning away from an increasingly incensed Oniji. We direct our sights to another among the Winter Team Ultimates who is furiously thumbing away at a large and intricate book.
Hello.
50% off best girl. Where do you pull that item from? They love their props. Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. Best girl. Well, I've yet to see it to believe it. Hey, you guys haven't seen an espresso machine around here, have you?
Did not see that coming.
No? Where did you find that mug anyway? Seems like someone knows a hell of a lot about me, because it was with me when I woke up.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Best girl? Aw, thanks.
What?
The cup refers to me, Pinky. That's the girl wearing more pink than me. Plus, I'm the only one who can actually read it from this angle.
Touche.
But you're still mistaken.
Yeah, baby.
Best girl has been with me through thick and thin. She's like a sister to me. She's provided me with hundreds, nay, thousands of bountiful bittersweet brews, a true source of unlimited power. The patina is insane.
Wow, wow.
What?
Hey, Johnny.
What? Whatever temporary affinity you believe you have with this cup, it is meaningless. Only I am the best girl. Comprende?
Bro.
Fine, I get it. Can get between a woman and her daily dose of socially acceptable drugs. I'm still confused why you have that thing.
Here's a good one.
Oh, she just has the props. She's the ultimate prop master at this point. There's supposed to be buttons. Why are there so many buttons? Only on one side. Obviously, it's because my talent requires me to work my butt off from dusk till dawn.
Let me see.
That's so? What's your name and title?
Gonishi! Chikamakonishi. I'm the ultimate extreme couponer!
Hell yeah! She is the ultimate prop queen as well. What a wonderful title. Sometimes I wish I was called the ultimate extreme activist.
What do you mean?
If you were an extreme activist, you'd probably be in prison or dead.
I understand.
So you're good at saving money then.
Money, money, money.
Only the greatest in Japan. Stores downright hate me. I think some of them actually owe me money.
Selfie.
As they should. It's only fair to punish them for their relentless price gouging.
Here's a tip.
There's even been times where I've cleaned their shelves bare with my trusty grimoire.
Yeah.
Your grimoire?
You're
I'm a master in the art of coupon collecting. The grimoire is my 70-pound coupon binder.
for real.
What is that pin? The spells of the grimoire have dark functions indeed, able to sway any retail worker into parting with the stock of their corporate overlords.
One.
I gathered these powerful hexes from tattered magazines, discarded cereal boxes, and my neighbor's trash bins.
It can't be.
Stealing from your neighbors? That's almost as bad as straight up shoplifting.
Don't
Shops are way too heavy to be lifted. They're like 50 tons of concrete.
1v1.
Plus-
scrub.
You gotta do what you gotta do to survive.
I refuse.
Survive? Surely that's an exaggeration.
Ew, rich people.
Did she say ew rich people? Play. Nope. I was super poor when I first started building my coupon collection. Like super poor. With 10 U's.
Negative Nancy.
I dined with rats and ate microwave dirt. I lived in a mud shack next to a radioactive coal factory. Wow, that must have been so hard for you.
Make it
But after a few years of being thrifty, I'm finally living my best life. At this point, I've accumulated enough coupons to last me into FAM's 3 lifetimes.
I'm grateful.
Wow, really? So you don't have any coupons you can share, do you? Huh? Are you okay? She really put her all into that hiss, huh?
Huh?
Whoa.
We will curses you.
They wants it, but they can't have it. It's okay, precious grimoire. Mommy won't let him get his filthy hands on you. Chikuma continues muttering to the book, occasionally stopping to shoot a dirty look in our direction.
Come on.
Well then, we'd best get going. This truly is a fan gun. Mara and I cautiously back away from her, holding our hands in the air like a pair of wanted criminals. Halt! Is she a cleaner or something?
Enough of your games!
They love their props. So many props. Retreat 10 paces, arms down and palms up.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Mara and I are so thoroughly shocked by the forcefulness of her command that we oblige without protest. The strange woman pulls out some disinfectant spray and begins flooding our hands with a deluge of chemicals.
You bitch.
Ew! Why do you give me us so much?
Filthy simian!
Your hands are covered with the filth of pestilence, viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites, the servants of the White Horseman. Wouldn't that be death? I don't know.
You cretin!
Okay. Not a soul in this wretched place has a sense of proper hygiene, touching all those filthy puzzle mechanisms with their unkempt hands. Okay, she is like the ultimate clean freak. I plan to remedy that. Due to the absence of clean water, we'll have to make do with disinfected, and lots of it.
You can't be serious.
Is it really okay to be this worried about a few germs? I mean, over a dozen Ultimates have been kidnapped. We've stumbled upon a massive conspiracy. I rub my hands anxiously, worried the excessive amount of disinfectant might somehow damage my skin. She might have been using some kind of strange formula too. All of it has already dissolved.
Inconceivable!
A few! A few!
Are you blind?
Were it not for my chemical baptism, millions of microbes would be crawling on your fingertips, writhing, feasting, and multiplying without restraint. They'll be back. The remaining 1% of bacteria will rally their forces and bring about an infectious apocalypse. Ew, the 1%! Yes.
I give up.
Is your talent related to killing germs or something? I mean, I'd be surprised if you're this passionate about anything else.
I do not merely kill germs. I purge their material vessels with my weapons of alchemy and send them back to their infernal masters. I am Uta Kawagichi, the ultimate epidemiologist.
Okay.
Forgive me for this blasphemy, but wash your goddamn hands.
Okay. Okay. Not a cleaner, but
Those
epidemiologist.
are indeed words.
Epipentapology? Is that a real word?
Heed these words.
Real is the word of God. I study disease outbreaks and their countermeasures.
Your hygiene is quite poor.
You'll find out that the best countermeasure is basic personal hygiene. Many epidemics would have been prevented this way, an idea I find deeply frustrating.
This cannot be.
Think of the lives that were lost, that will continue to be lost, all preventable if just a few people weren't so hygienically challenged. Wash your hands, guys, and drink water.
Yeah.
Right, we get it.
Assist me.
However, I suppose I should rest my efforts for a while. My disinfectant supplies are waning, and chasing all of you down to enforce cleanliness standards is bound to cause cross-contamination.
I am pleased.
So you've all stumbled upon a bit of luck, it seems. Feel free to muck around in your filth to your heart's content. How generous of you. In the meantime, I'll search relentlessly for the sinner who trapped us in this disease-ridden hovel.
You will be purged.
The state of their hideout mirrors their soul, vile to its core. I shall take it upon myself to cleanse their entire being.
What?
You aren't gonna, like, make them swallow hand sanitizer, will you?
I shall lead
We'll
the
see.
way.
The depths of their villainy may require experimental treatment. She scans the room, her eyes a pair of daggers and her spray bottle at the ready. Remind me not to get on her bad side.
Hey.
Hero, something's off here.
Hello again.
What's up?
No?
We've talked to every ultimate explored every open passage, but there's still no sign of girl A. Wait, you're right. Glance around the room, unable to find anyone that matches girl A's admittedly vague description.
I got nothing.
Do you think the corrupt mayor and Smurfette just made her up?
That's rude.
That's incredibly disrespectful.
It's plausible.
No, maybe there's some kind of ultimate hide-and-seek expert or something?
That's just
Or maybe, just putting it out there, they're the ones who kidnapped us, and they've been hiding in some kind of hidden room the whole time.
Let's just
Maru, cut
move
it out.
on.
I genuinely don't believe that any of our kidnappers are in the room with us.
incorrect.
Why not? It'd make for quite a shocking reveal. Why
I'm
would
not
any of them risk their own
sure.
safety when they could just watch us from afar? Doesn't make any sense.
Hang on.
Don't go derailing my argument with logic.
Come on.
Fine, we'll keep looking. Should we check the circular door again? We never managed to unlock it, did we? It was locked up pretty tightly when we last checked. Mara ignores me and approaches the door. She proceeds to pound on it as hard as she can.
You bitch.
Let us out or I'll have everyone gang up and blow this door off its goddamn hinges.
Kiss my grip.
Locking over a dozen people in a tiny cramped room? Stealing their belongings? What the fuck do you think you are? Airport secure? What's wrong? Why did you... did we see the last girl? Oh, that's the last girl. Circular door hangs slightly ajar. A maleficent figure lurks on the other side. It glowers at us. Mara and I freeze in place, suddenly afflicted by a sense of sheer terror. Why? Without warning, the wooden door slithers open and the shadow beyond is cast into light.
Good to see you.
Hello there. Okay. Eek!
What's going on?
My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. Ultimate teacher? What? Who are you? You're definitely older. You must be Hiroaki Uzuki and Mario Kokume, correct?
Did not
Huh?
see that coming.
You know our names?
Are you kidding?
Of course she does. She's clearly the one who trapped us all here.
I'm gonna strike.
Just look at her fancy outfit, her ID card, her glasses. She's dressed just like some kind of privately contracted security officer.
I see.
Oh my, I was told you all possess colorful personalities, but never mind. Oh, introducing the teacher character? That's cool. I think with the students.
You have potential.
There's quite an innocent reason why I know your name. Maru, I'm one of Bitokukawa's instructors.
Huh?
Huh? Bullshit! Aren't you too young for that?
Allow me to explain.
That's awfully sweet of you, but no, I'm just your teacher. Or at least, I was supposed to be.
What?
How on earth are we supposed to know you're legit? It's not like you told any of us how this was supposed to work.
It's merely my responsibility.
You can take a closer look at my ID if you wish, Maru.
Despite these unforeseen circumstances,
Oh!
so many of my pupils.
Introducing the teacher character as part of the killing game. I like that. I like that. She's dying chapter 4. I like that. She's either dying first, she's not surviving.
I'm Shiori Nakagawa, ultimate instructor for the Academy's 17th class. You can also call me Professor, or even just Miss N.
Oh, like Ray. Like from another. Danganronpa another. I like that. There's no way in how she's surviving this. But yeah, I haven't been giving like my predictions for like whether they live or die, but yeah, Maru is giving like important character who like either dies chapter 1 or she's gonna be pretty important. I hope Shoko lives. Ultimate instructor. Is she girl A? Nakagawa. I think I've heard that name before. Yeah, I'm sure of it. She's definitely the teacher here. Maru has been vigorously studying Professor Nakagawa's ID card. Seems to arrive at a similar conclusion.
Cut me some slack.
Rap, she's not lying.
Trust one
You
another.
see, Maru? She's trustworthy. Still, it was a little strange.
Let me see.
After that email thing we talked about, I really thought the school faculty were the ones responsible for this.
That's not it.
No, I promise I played no part in this. I didn't even wake up until I heard you frantic knocking. Okay, so she's not girl A. It comes as quite a shock to me that so many people were trapped in this basement.
Perhaps.
Yet what I find even more distressing is how they all seem to be my students.
Greetings.
Ah, Hiroaki and Maru. You found someone else. The other ultimates, no longer distracted by their own conversations, finally start to take note of us.
A concerning tale.
I'm afraid this isn't our teammate, however.
Wee.
Yeah, ours is way more quiet.
We must come from different
Such
worlds.
egregious wardrobe choices, all of you. Does a single one of you know what a mirror is?
You're wrong.
Hey, be considerate. This is our teacher you're talking to.
Really?
Teacher? Oh, I forgot she exists.
Hello again.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Shiori Nakagawa. You can just call me Miss N.
Huh?
Hold on. You're our instructor? Who are we gonna meet next? The Prime Minister? Where are you kidnapped to, Shiori?
Just a warning.
Idiots. She's probably the one who brought us here.
What's going on?
Was this all some form of poorly planned school orientation?
What's that supposed to
Okay,
mean?
Miss Pencilbiter. What sort of orientation involves life-threatening escape rooms?
No.
Escape
can't be.
rooms? I just had a thought. What if she's gonna... You know how, like, Eden's Garden had, like, a mock trial for the prologue? So, like, gives people something to do? What if they kill her, like, right now? Oh, boy.
I refuse.
Guys,
to
wait.
admit.
I'm sure she's a victim, just like the rest of us.
Expectations.
You're telling me Not even teachers are safe from the clutches of our kidnappers. She's the one who's I'm gonna have the hardest time voicing, I think. Oh man, we're definitely in some deep shit.
Wait.
Fellow peers, there is no need for hysterics. We must remain calm.
That's messed up.
If it wasn't the school that's responsible for this, maybe we should consider a supernatural explanation.
Amen.
The Lord works in mysterious ways. This strikes me as a tad too far. Wow, she's actually like, religious. Okay.
Hell, man.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on here? He's giving survivor. She, however, epidemiologist, is giving killer.
Bear with me.
Everyone, please. I'm aware that our situation leaves much to be desired, but if we could just... And he's gonna have to face the fact that like his morals are gonna crumble. Palpable tension permeates from the room, growing higher with every passing moment.
Well,
Maru,
maybe.
could I borrow your megaphone for just 1 second? Okay. I think this is a good turning point to pause and continue later, you know? I think so, I think so. So yeah, let me... I don't know, I'm usually opposed to authority figures who seize control of communication technology. Okay, so far, next time, I'm gonna finish this off and maybe go into a tier list, my thoughts about the characters, everything like that. You know, ratings. Could be fun, could be fun. So yeah, let's save. And I'll see you guys when I see you guys. You know? So. Bye-bye. Oh, hold on. Yep. Bye-bye. Wow.